Ritch Robin, Gator Pit, Texas, custom barbecue pits, right there. My contact info up there. I'm gonna walk you through a custom meat slinger hybrid that we doubled to almost tripled in size compared to my standard meat slinger 36 hybrid that you see on my website at gatorpit.net. We custom designed and built this for a very good customer over in South Korea who has multiple Gator Pits in their restaurants over there. And he has now ordered another meat slinger, but doubled its capacity in one cooker. That's how much he liked the meat slinger that he had shipped to him. I believe last year we did that and put it in one of his restaurants. So now he's got a bigger one that he's going to be putting in a new restaurant that has a grand opening here in the next couple of months. So I'm going to spin this around and let's walk you through it, guys. Bam, there it is. This is a double meat slinger 36. So you've got your meat slinger 36 and your meat slinger 36. It is one cooker, one chamber. There's not a wall or partition between them. It is one huge cooker made to cook a lot of food for his restaurant in South Korea. Now what we've got is an offset. Being a hybrid, we have the offset Firebox, gas assist, and a grill ability. So he can grill in this thing as well. We've got the square Firebox, 1/4-inch thick steel with stainless steel cool touch handles. We've got his 2-inch ball valve drain. We've got heavy duty commercial all-weather casters with foot brakes right there on the swivels. Heavy duty angle frame down on the bottom with 2-inch angles all the way around. Lower expanded metal storage or shelf area. And we've got our sliding meat racks in here. You have 10 sliding meat racks total. And if you look at my other videos or look at my meat slinger 36, it'll give the capacity of just one chamber here. And I believe you're probably looking at about 50 briskets on here. The single 36 meat slinger 36, I believe holds about 25 briskets depending on pounds. And we're double that, so you're looking at about 50 briskets here in this one cooker. Dual birdhouse stacks. And being a hybrid, guess what? We've got our hoppers over here. These are the Pellet Pro hoppers, the new Elites. We've got the pellet dump here, and we have the 35-pound hopper. We've got the PID controller, which is what you want on a pellet cooker. You want a PID controller, and we've got it synced. So this one controller controls, the back hopper. There's 2 hoppers here, all right? There you go. They do have the viewing window. Hang on, here we go, for the back. There you go, but being that these are reversed, excuse me, the viewing window is there. It's not gonna do you a whole lot of good. And the pellet dump's on that side, but with this design, being that you see it, that is the only way this is gonna work. But it doesn't matter because there you go. Where's my pellet level at? There you go. Where's my pellet level? There you go. Where's the pellet level on this one? There you go. All right. Not complicated. So we have the dual hoppers, the Pellet Pro Elites, stainless steel upgrades, synced PID controller, and the offset Firebox. Cook how you want, any way you want. You can start with the Firebox with your real wood in there. Get a good real wood log stick burning smell to your meat. After about 3 to 4 hours, you can let that die out. Then you can kick on your hoppers over here with your wood pellets in there. Continue that smoky flavor throughout the duration of the cook of your meat and just let it go. Very little babysitting or supervising it when these hoppers are kicked on. Guys, this is gonna make his cooking so much easier, as my meat slinger hybrid makes my catering so much easier. All right. Start off with the Firebox, the real wood, the real logs, let it go for 3 or 4 hours, let it die down, kick on the hoppers, and just let that finish out through the day or the night, and wake up, get to your office or your restaurant the next morning, early in the morning, and you've got food cooked or almost cooked and ready to start serving for your lunch. That's the design of this. And this, obviously this cooker, the meat slinger 36, was designed for those that are professionally cooking. professional. They're catering. They have restaurants. This doubles that capacity for those that need more capacity because they're just doing that much business. This is a lot of cooker, guys. This is not for your backyard house. I'm not saying people won't buy this for their backyards, because I got people who buy huge cookers just for their personal use. But this is designed for commercial cooking. And it's designed to make your cooking a lot easier than feeding a Firebox all day or all night, right? Do it for the first 3-4 hours, kick the hopper on, let it roll. It is Wi-Fi capable as well through Smoke Daddy. You can order their Wi-Fi controller and replace this one. It's a plug and play. 2 screws take that out. 2 screws put the Wi-Fi in. There's quick connects in the back. I believe it's 3 quick connects. It takes probably about 5 minutes, if even that, to change it out to their Wi-Fi controller. We don't sell the Wi-Fi controllers, by the way. You got to order that directly through Smoke Daddy Inc. You can go to their website, talk to Dennis or Dan over there. Great bunch of people. Here's what you got. All 1/4-inch thick steel. Firebox, main chamber, doors, all 1/4-inch. There's your gas assist. There is a tank holder that clips on the back. That tank holder is sitting right there, in fact. That's your tank holder. That comes out. That doesn't go in the Firebox. Clips on the back, and you set your propane tank back there. Hook it up with quick connects. No tools required. Get this big old pit up to temp, rolling very quickly with that gas assist. You can even crank that gas assist up, get this pit hot while you're kicking on your hopper over here to get this big monster hot, okay? We did test fire it. It does work as it was designed. All these pellets, all these pellet cookers, all these Gator pits do get test fired before they go out to make sure everything's working on them, so that when you, our customers, get these, you can fire them up. We do test them all. Down below, you do have grease pans. Push all this in. There is a grease pan down there, right? There are tuning plates in here as well. Now, because you've got hoppers and offsets, you're gonna have your grease pan's not going all the way across, all right? But we do have a drain down there. But that grease that's gonna catch on this side, covering that fire pot up with that heat shield down there below, which is required to have in there for your fire pots. You have to have that in there. We designed it such that everything's gonna drain down there at your grease drain. And then you do have the tuning plates over here. And those tuning plates, you'll leave this in here, even when you're using the offset Firebox, and you have the tuning plates on this side, down there, that's gonna help distribute that heat through this cooker, making it cook more even, left and right, top to bottom, as the smoke funnels or channels out the top birdhouse stacks. It's a cool design, only by Gator Pit, guys, and nobody has this. Never seen this before. It's a Gator Pit hybrid. I came out with these hybrids a few years back. I don't know if anybody that's knocking them off yet. I'm surprised they haven't. But even if they're knocking off my meat slingers, nobody has this. This is a one of a kind. We are going to put it on our website. It will be a model offered to our commercial cooking customers. I think this is a great design for those that are really into commercial cooking. They have a restaurant, they're cooking daily, and they want their job to be a lot easier than running just an offset by itself and feeding that Firebox all day long, or paying somebody to feed that Firebox all day long. You get the best of both worlds over here. The real I can't even talk, guys. The real wood log stick burning offset smoke and heat channeling through there. You do that, like I said, the first few hours, let that die out, and then you kick on your hopper and let this finish out, so you're not watching this pit all day or all night. Now, you can cook with just the hopper, not even fire that up, and vice versa. You can use just the offset and not fire the hoppers up. Let's say you're cooking all day and you want to just cook with wood all day and not mess with the hoppers. Just put your sticks in there every couple of sticks, or one log in there every hour and a half, depending on your conditions, and cook all day using just the Firebox, your typical offset. Or you can do what I mentioned earlier. Let it die down after the 3 or 4 hours into it. You got that good real wood smoke on your meat, and kick these on to provide a hint of a light smoke, which is what these pellets do, and provide the heat to finish your cookout. I do it on mine all the time, guys. Y'all seen my videos of me cooking on my Meat Slinger hybrid. I do it all the time. Got a Meat Slinger in that trailer over there. These are awesome, awesome cookers for those that are in the catering business, without a doubt. Can this go in the back of a concession trailer? It's probably a little wide, a little too long for a concession trailer. But the Meat Slinger 36 hybrid definitely goes in the back of a concession trailer. All right, we sell a lot of those to be installed in the back of concession trailers, barbecue concession trailers, in that back porch area. I think this is going to be a little too wide to fit on the back side of a concession trailer across the deck down there. Just those that are maybe interested in, hey, I want to order this for my concession trailer. I'm going to put the measurements on the website, so if somebody does look at this, they'll see it on my website what the dims are. Dims mean dimensions of this, length times width times height. And we'll get a weight on there as well. That may be something somebody might be concerned about, putting this in the back of a trailer. But the Meat Slinger 36 hybrid, without a doubt, goes in the back of concession trailers. I've got it in mind, and I've installed them, and we have shipped them to be installed at manufacturers that build concession trailers. And we've been doing that for a few years now. And that's the Meat Slinger 36 and the Meat Slinger 36 hybrid. Now keep in mind, the Meat Slinger 36 by itself will hold right at 25 briskets. That's a lot of meat, guys. Those of y'all that cater, you know that's a lot of meat. Probably more than most people are cooking today that are just average at catering, right? At an event. But this restaurant, man, all day long, fill it up and serve your 300, 400, 500 a day plates. All right, if you're doing that, you're doing awesome. I'm Ritch Robin, Gator Pit of Texas. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications of future videos. And because I do these videos about once a week, I've got some 500 plus videos on YouTube, my YouTube channel. Follow my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, and hit that bell for notifications of future videos coming up. Again, I do a video about once a week, I try to at least, and I do what's called In the Gator Pit, and you'll see what's happening inside my shop over there on a daily basis. There's my contact information right there. Give me a call, Ritch Robin. Go to my website. Again, Gator Pit's new design, Meat Slinger 36, Meat Slinger 60 is what I'm going to call this. A Meat Slinger 60, because this is 60 across. Meat Slinger hybrid, dual hoppers, offset firebox. And I got to come up with a name with it. I don't know the name yet, but it's going to be a Meat Slinger of some kind. This is a real Meat Slinger, guys. Ritch Robin, Gator Pit of Texas, Custom Barbecue Pits. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications. And I'll see you next time on the World Wide Web. See ya. All right, guys. Well, that's the Meat Slinger. Oh, let me turn this around. All right, guys, so that's the Meat Slinger right there. Hybrid, huge, double. It's twice the size of the Meat Slinger 36 with the offset firebox and the dual hoppers over there that are synced together. Interested in this, give me a call, 713-896-0144, or email me at info@gatorpit.net. That's info@gatorpit.net. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for future notifications of videos. I do videos at least once a week, like I mentioned earlier. Check out my videos. There's 500 something videos on the internet that I've done over the years. Gator Pit's been in business going on 30 years. We're not going anywhere. We're not trying to figure it out. We've done it. We've been there. We have it. We're not trial and error, guys. We have the designs. You want to get a custom quality Gator Pit? If you want a custom quality cooker, smoker, or grill, you want Gator Pit, guys. That's what we're known for in the industry. That's all we've been on TV, Discovery Channel, History Channel, Destination America. Man, I've had companies who have come and actually shot promotional videos here with their products at Gator Pit. That's the attention that we have. That's the recognition that we have worldwide. Been voted the best barbecue pit designs in the world by Netarama years back. That's been probably 10, 15 years ago, man. Imagine what we do now, 10, 15 years later in our quality. Just gets better and better. Every pit that rolls out just gets better and better. I've got a passion for excellence, guys, and it comes out in this right here, right there, and so do my guys. All my welders in there have that same passion, man, when it comes to building these pits. All right, one guy built that. I don't have it mass produced in there. One guy built that. He started it, he finished it. That's how I keep that Gator Pit quality. All right, and we only use new materials, all brand new materials. I don't have any used anything in my lot. I have brand new steel. Gets delivered twice a week. 53-foot trucks delivered twice a week to include my pipe. Quality, Gator Pit, Ritch Robin, see ya.